Greetings my movie geeks and welcome back. I'm back with another short video about all the horror references found within the Fear Street trilogy. This is some more Easter eggs in the Fear Street trilogy. I'll probably short that down. If you haven't watched part 1, go back and watch it first. If you have, then let's go. But remember, please like, share, subscribe and ring that bell to be notified every time we release a video. I ended the last video about how The Shining is referenced. And I think I'll stick with Stephen King because, let's face it, there are a lot of references throughout Fear Street that come from the master of horror. Carrie, like The Shining, is mentioned several times in both 1978 and 1666. Bear with me. First, filling a bucket of bugs to dump on one of the mean girls, and then dumping a literal bucket of blood onto the main villain at the end. The use of blood here is also ripped straight from Jaws, they say it in the film, where they use blood to attract the shark. So there's another one. In 1978, Ziggy, played by Sadie Sink, is being bullied by the girls from Sunnyvale. When she goes to her cabin, she sees graffiti on the walls that say things like, "Ziggy is a witch bitch, and Ziggy sucks cocks in hell." Which is a line paraphrased from The Exorcist, where Reagan tells Father Karras his mother sucks cocks in hell. Having a good time.
In the face of the enemy.
Let the enemy have no power over.
And the son of iniquity be powerless to harm her.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell, Karras, you faithless swine.
I also mentioned in my review that Fear Street had themes similar to Stephen King's It. Well, I may have done, I may have edited it out, I can't remember. Anyway, as we saw in 2017's It, the kids trawl through the history of Derry, Maine to discover the gruesome history caused by Pennywise the clown. This is then expanded upon in the next instalment. And then later on in 1978 and 1666, the main characters have to go under the town to destroy the evil. Go! Fear Street 1666 has a very strong similarity to the Crucible, where a group of young women meet and attempt to conjure spells, which then exacerbates into a witch hunt.
There's timeless tale of truth on trial.
Did you see Goody
And we see all that here. 1666, despite being set in the 17th century for the majority, or at least the first hour, has a reference to, in my opinion, Event Horizon, having the pastor kill the kids and take their eyes before taking his own eyes. He looks like Sam Neill's character from Event Horizon when he succumbs to the doorway to hell. The whole premise of Fear Street 1666 tells us the story of Sarah Fear and how she ended up losing her hand and being hanged as a witch. Now, this whole ending reminded me of a film that I enjoy and my kids enjoy. The Leica-produced ParaNorman. Alexa, which studio produced ParaNorman?
ParaNorman's producer, but his studio is Leica.
It was Leica. In that film, ParaNorman, who can see dead people,
I see dead people.
finds the body of the vengeful spirit Agatha. It was Agatha all along.
And I killed Sparky too.
And is given the first-person version, living out the plight of the witch. She, like Norman, have powers, but Aggie is punished as a witch, as Sarah Fear was. Albeit, Fear Street has a more gory version of that story. Although ParaNorman does push the envelope and has some gross moments too. But the biggest reference throughout the whole of the Fear Street trilogy is, drumroll please, Zoinks! Scooby-Doo! Minus the dog. We have a Scooby gang that set a trap to catch the supernatural villain, who actually turns out to be a non-supernatural villain. Forget about the supernatural villains, the main villain is the non-supernatural villain. Scooby-Doo!
I gotta hand it to you kids, finding that missing armored car after all these years. But who are these two?
Don't you recognize them, Sheriff?
Why, it's Zeb and Zeke.
They were the ones that hijacked the armored car and sunk it in the swamp.
So that's all I had on my list. Have I missed any? Have I completely misread some of the references? I want to know. Was this video worthwhile or not? I enjoyed it and wanted to talk more about Fear Street because I really, really enjoyed it. I'm Nate, the Ultimate Movie Geek. If you enjoyed this, why not hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified every time we release a video. Also, why not head over to Twitter and follow me there at Movie Ultimate. Thank you for watching, and I will see you every Tuesday and Wednesday. But look out for my reaction video of The Suicide Squad this weekend. Cinema time! Thank you for watching.